But I got to get a shout out to my buddy, Johnny Authors, who sat down here and talked to you. The second best player all time at De La Salle High School.
And the first would be?
Yours truly.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was a setup all the way.
Past his scoring record and all that fun, but what a great gentleman he is.
Tulane with the first possession of the second half, and Jordy had talked about how important the first 4 minutes would be, and certainly that's the case for the Green Wave. Nice job by Pope to get his hands in the passing lane, create the turnover. No travel call, but Callahan gets the turnover right back. Timmons with the ball now. 3-point shot missed by Richard. Timmons controls but steps on the inbound line, and again, Tulane with a missed opportunity.
It's a young team. They got to know when to hold it, when to push it. They don't have that yet. And if I'm Ed Conroy, I'm very, very nervous. You're down by 9, and one of the premier scorers in the country in Justin Hurt only has 4 points at the half. So, boy, you've really got to be sound fundamentally on the defensive end. You've got to get a shot each possession down the floor.
Earlier this season in a conference game, Hurt was held to 3 points in the first half against UAB until they exploded in the second half in a big conference win for the Golden Hurricane. 12 on the shot clock. 7 on the shot clock. Pope clearing out. 3 on the shot clock. Pope misses the 3. Idlet recovers the rebound.
It's a backbreaker. You work that hard defensively, but you can't get on off until you secure the basketball. And now, normally, you pay the price for that.
Idlet working Booker. Timmons helps Booker with a rebound. Scoreless in the second half, still in the early going. Tulsa's lead remains 9. Tulane trying to work for a good shot. Brown, deep 3, misses.
You emphasized a good shot, and that was not one of those.
The cylinder has been shut tight from 3-point range on the Green Wave since the early going. Pope, that's a 2, and he makes it. Bryson Pope with the first basket of the second half. He now has 12, and Tulsa with a double-digit lead for the first time today. Timmons, a nice left hand off the glass.
Shoots everything left-handed. It's amazing. And he's a right-hander.
That's all that was open, and he took it. So Timmons with the first Green Wave basket of the second half. Hurt controls the loose ball. Richard loses the ball, no call, but it remains Tulsa ball. Season, his 16th consecutive game scoring in double figures. 5 on the shot clock. Hurt, a wild 3, misses. Loose ball, controlled by Pope, no call underneath. Slapped away by Callahan.
Quick hands, give it up.
Brown to Richard. Thinks about it, pulls back, smart move. Timmons driving through 2 Golden Hurricane, does not get the roll, but does get the call.
Because that was with his right hand. Gets you right back in it, down 7. Plenty of time left to go.
3 of 4 from the line, 13 points on the day for Kendall Timmons. Good man-to-man job by Tulane. Now Idlet inside, has to kick it out. Booker trying to keep Idlet away. Does a nice job. Timmons with a rebound.
Really bodied him up physically. Never got a comfortable rhythm on the shot.
Callahan loses the handle, but Booker gets it back.
Wow, who wants this thing?
7-point lead for Tulsa. Timmons.
He does.
To the basket is fouled.
I'm not kidding. He should be taking 10 free throws a night. He just has that sense of under 5.
15 points for Kendall Timmons. Tulsa looking for an opening. Clarkson off the screen, misses the 3. Harrelson with the rebound. Maduka underneath the eyelet. That is a high percentage shot.
Just back-breaking. You work so hard. Tulsa hustling to the glass, and then the high-to-high entry. Here we go again.
Timmons again, little scoop, gets the roll.
Well, it's obvious Tulsa has to chase another defender and double him up to get him to get rid of the basketball and see if another Greenway player can prove to make a shot.
Clarkson with the right hand off the glass.
Like his game, you know, he doesn't do that enough. He relies on that three ball too much. Boy, he's got a nice handle, smooth going to the rim, pretty.
He was the team's starting point guard until a high ankle sprain put the ball in the hands of Bryson Pope. Now it's a good combination for Tulsa. Brown, long three misses. It's Maduka with the rebound, one and out, questionable shot again.
Well, that time Tulsa did send another defender. Timmons had to get rid of the basketball. Question about it. He's got to become a little bit more selfish now. He's very team-oriented at this point in time. Now he's got to say, no, it's my time, my game. Let's go.
That's what Kendall Timmons has been saying, and a nice pass from Timmons to David Booker underneath. Booker's first basket of the day makes it a 5-point game.
Timmons triple teamed that time. Didn't try to throw over the top. Did the nice little drop down bounce pass. Easy bucket. Nice play.
Double team quickly on Pope. Hurt for three. Gets it.
There you go. Now, if you're Tulane, why would you triple team someone and leave one of the best scorers in the country wide open? Can't do that. Have to always realize where he is on the floor.
Justin Hurt, second field goal. Both of them three-pointers. Timmons underneath. No call. Nice block by Maduka. And here comes Tulsa again. Clarkson driving through the green wave. Wild shot. Slapped out of bounds by Timmons. Still Tulsa ball. Eidlet takes a seat on the bench. He had two quick fouls here in the second half. DJ Magley on the floor. He's playing with three. It's Hurt with the inbounds from the baseline. Clarkson takes it. Tulsa trying to free Hurt up. Tulane doing a nice job of guarding him. He's got to give it up. And a foul.
No, it's a travel call. Good call.
Travel on Magley.
A little late with the whistle, but definitely a good call. You could
I'm
see
glad
how
that's what it was. It looked that way, and then it looked like he was calling something else because of the delay.
You could see how that Tulane hedged out on the screen, forcing Hurt further away from the bucket, where his man could come back and recover. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide.
Nice job by the Tulane defense. Timmons closed off underneath. Nice drive there by Trent Rogers. A battle underneath and a foul call.
Tulane players sprawled along the floor. I really thought Timmons was going to take the basketball up. He didn't. Watch him go baseline. Here comes the, promise you, not for long.
Thomas misses. He's now 3 of 4. He has 5 points on the day. The Tulsa lead is 7. This is Harrelson, out to Richard. Nice hands there by Rogers. Battle underneath. Rogers comes away with it.
Now, who's going to be the offensive catalyst for Tulane? That's the big question mark. Your leading scorer sitting down. Who is going to take control?
Jeff Hogan, nothing there. As Richard is on him. 11 on the shot clock. Callahan loses the handle underneath.
You can just see a whole different perspective for their club. Nobody really wants it. Timmons coming back into the lineup, next dead ball situation.
Hurt looking to drive. Thomas denying. Loose ball underneath. Hogan's got his hands on it. Timeout or a jump ball. A jump ball seat. New shot clock for the Golden Hurricane. Eidlet from outside. Tulane will let him do that all day.
I really believe Tulane has to look to push the ball a little bit quicker. Make those big guys from Tulsa run the floor. You may get some creativity involved, and get some easy looks.
Callahan with a nice drive.
Oh, he has been quiet since the start of the ball game. That might be what he needs to get going.
Harrelson misses the three. Idlet cannot control. Here comes Mahan. Again, the Tulsa lead cut to 5.
Timmons is going to look for the ball at the side high post. They're going to clear aside and let him go to the basket.
Callahan kicks. Richard, 3.
Has an unorthodox release. Kind of looks down a little bit, but hit nothing but nylon, and that 12-point lead is now a 2-point deficit. Sit back and relax. A lot of fun stuff coming.
Kendall Timmons needed some help, and he's getting it now from Jordan Callahan and Chris Richard. Richard buries the three-pointer and cuts the Tulsa lead to 2.
Well, you know, very pleased with Chris and his development this year, and I think the best thing he's done leadership-wise is just by example. You know, as a new staff, and you're trying to teach these guys some maybe some different or new habits, and Chris is one that's really bought in, and he's become so consistent with just, you know, fundamental things like his footwork and moving without the basketball, and I think it's paid off for him. He's having a heck of a year for us, and we really appreciate it.
Well, Chris Richard has 7 points in the game today, none bigger than the last 3.
And now with that, he just needs 6 more to become the 31st player in Tulane history to reach the 1,000-point club. So big shot there, 13 points a game, 6 rebounds a game, and this Tulane team all year long has shown that they are a second-half team. Good defensive intensity forces the timeout call.
The defensive intensity has been evident all day from Tulane, and Scotty Harrelson forced to burn a timeout there on the inbounds pass. And you talk about Chris Richard, he's no stranger to big situations. His uncle, Bob Pollard, was a defensive tackle on the Saints back in the 70s.
Absolutely.
Hey, be sure to watch CST tonight, every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Central. It's live from the Louisiana Machinery Studio. CST tonight features highlights, scores, and feature reports on your favorite regional and professional teams from the week in sports. Tonight, Eric Ritchie joins me, and we'll have a story here from Drew Brees talking about the labor situation and the Saints backfield, which seems to be very much in motion. What's going to happen with Pierre Thomas and Reggie Bush? That's part of what's on the slate tonight on CST tonight, 10 p.m. Central Time, only on CST.
There you go. A shameless plug for yourself. Way to go.
Well,
you're double dipping today.
You got to take advantage when you can.
Absolutely.
Oh, we got a great show coming up tonight. We've got a great game here this afternoon, less than 11 minutes to play. Tulsa with 15 on the shot clock. Harrelson kicks it into Idlet. Booker still working him. Now Timmons on Pope. Booker helps. Wild shot. Pope gets the offensive rebound and put back.
I tell you what, Tulane's forcing Tulsa into ill-advised shots, but it's almost as though Tulsa's saying, we're just going to throw it up there and go chase it down. Offensive rebounding by Tulsa really hurting Tulane here in the second half.
And you can see from behind the arc, we mentioned how small the cylinder has become for the Green Wave, just one of their last 3. And that one, Chris Richard hit last time they put one up. Beautiful pass inside to Callahan, who converts.
That's the premise of the Princeton offense. Your man turns his head to see the ball, you go straight to the basket. Nice give up to Callaway for the easy bucket.
A foul called underneath the basket. A lot of physical play with David Booker trying to put his 6'7" by that kid's.
From Prairie Rock?
Coach Wojcik was telling me he's really kind of a hippie at heart too, kind of like his dad. 10 minutes left here in the game. Tulsa's lead cut to just 2. There's Idlet inside using that huge body over Booker.
They need to videotape that one move and tell him, why don't you do that all game long?
8 points now for Idlet. And a lead for Tulsa back to 4. Booker now underneath. Idlet runs into him, and he gets called for the foul. Booker will go to the line for Idlet.
At the present time, they're up to 50% in the second half, so shot the ball better. They've limited Tulsa to 35.7% shooting in the second half, so good defense, forcing shots, and Tulsa has been its own worst enemy, taking ill-advised shots at the basket.
Tulsa's lead cut to 3. Another nice job by Tulane to close the middle. 8 on the shot clock. Justin Hurt slides, no call. Hold on a minute, there it is. Travel.
And Hurt's saying he pushed me. That's why I had to slide a little bit. And you can see it. Shot clock up against his back. There's the nudge, but nobody pushed him that time.
Not on the slide.
Not on the slide.
Tulane can pull it within 1 or tie the game. Timmons to the basket.
Oh, yeah.